I was self-seeking. I wanted to be happy, but I wasn't. I sought happiness through friendships with other people that weren't a good influence on me. I sought out things such as material items and alcohol and substances that were never good for me. I was trying to figure out what I was supposed to be doing here. What is the purpose of life? If life is just stuff, or is life, what is it? And what am I supposed to be doing? And am I doing that? And so when I realized I wasn't, I kept trying different things to fill that that space, that inner feeling of there's got to be something more to whatever this is. And nothing I ever did made it matter. Nothing mattered. Nothing did. Not anything that I sought after, not anyone around me, not myself. It came down to me realizing that none of that mattered, and where do I go from there? Along with seeking these things came different ways of thinking. I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought I wasn't smart enough. I thought I wasn't enough for anything, and not worth anything, and not worth much. And so when I started to feel like that, I started to self-medicate. I started to drink more. I started to add different things to that. I started to go. It started small. It started with me doing little things to make myself feel better, and then it would take more to make me feel better. And I thought I felt better at the time, and then that evening or whatever would be over, and I would feel even worse than when I started. Situations came up that changed me. One in particular I can think of would be I was introduced to different things that where I was from that never really happened. Cocaine was involved in a lot of those situations, and the whole time that in my mind I was thinking I was okay, that I only did certain things on the weekends, and I was still able to hold down a good job, and was still able to interact with normal people. And so I thought that I was okay, and then it hit me like, okay, this is not okay. These things I'm doing are not okay. And it wasn't just me at that point. By then I'm a mom, and I realized I'm not the mom that I'm supposed to be. I'm not what he needs, and I'm not what he wants, and I'm not fulfilling that role like I need to. And there came a point where it was like, okay, I'm either going to continue down this path, which was already dark, was already not what I pictured myself ever being. And once I realized how bad that was, I could either continue down that way, or I could say, okay, that's not where I want to go, and it's not where I want to go, and I need to do something different. So I had been on again and off again with my husband, who is now my son's father, and we were off again, and I was sitting in my living room just kind of trying to figure out, like, okay, I'm tired. I'm really tired of not just the lifestyle of whatever everything was included, but I was tired of not being who I wanted to be or who I thought I could probably be. And so someone told me I should just probably go to church. It was a Monday or Tuesday, so it wasn't, a Sunday morning or anything, but I knew that a local church was having a revival or a conference or whatever, and so I go there, and it's, as usual, I am riddled with guilt for the things that I have been doing and the lifestyle I've been living. But I stayed there, and I just knew, like, that's where I was supposed to be that night. And they, sorry. They asked that everybody grab the hand of the person next to them. And I was sitting next to my friend's grandma, and she grabbed my hand, and I remember just saying, okay, what I've been doing hasn't been working. This is not who I want to be. This is not who I need to be for my son. And I'm giving it to you, God. I didn't say, I'm sorry even to him. I just said, okay, because I knew that he was offering me something, and all I had to do was accept it. And I knew that meant it was going to be a lot of work. I was going to have to let go of people that I thought that were very important to me. I was going to have to let go of situations, and I was going to have to really what I call surrender, but I think it's more of like let go, because surrendering sounds like I did something, when really letting go is just giving that all to him. And it was that moment that I knew, okay, I can do this, and I can do way better than I have been doing, and I can not only change my life and the life that my son would have, but also other people, and I can make a difference for the better instead of making a difference for the worse and making situations worse. I can make them better and making good decisions as opposed to bad. And it's not that I have to do that by myself, but that Jesus can do that for me. And I don't, and with him being in me, I can do that stuff. And whereas before, I don't even know if I was capable of doing it. Now I am married to my son's father, who actually has changed as well. I have been promoted at work. I have a small business on the side. I am involved in the church. I sing on the praise and worship team. I have a lot more opportunities. The most important thing to me, though, is that I have that peace, that inner happiness that I have never felt in my whole life. And that is what's most important to me.